excited to be here today. I'm excited to have the opportunity to stand before you. I will tell you, like the wonderful preachers say, I will not be before you long. And mine will be true. I've had the opportunity, if those of you who were here, you had a chance to see our beautiful Futures dance. How many of you had a chance to see that Academy dance? It's a beautiful thing. As I was watching them dance, and as I look out and I see the kids that are sitting here, I'm actually reminded, because these kids are our future, and I'm reminded of one of my favorite songs. And one of my favorite songs is by George Benson. Later, Whitney Houston, she actually re-recorded this song. And you may be accustomed, or you may note the lyrics. It goes a little something like this. It says, I believe the children are our future. Teach them well, and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us of how we used to be. I can still remember the first time that I heard that song. I was about 5 or 6 in first grade, and I was able to be awarded with an opportunity to go to a banquet. It was a private banquet because of my scholastic achievements. You can clap. But I was awarded the opportunity to go because of that. And so my mom had got me all dressed up and everything. And you know, my mom was real heavy on the head, you guys. So when she used to like wrap up those ponytails in your hair, I swear I had amnesia for like 3 days because it was just that tight. And she would grease it up real good because at that time, you know, you used to really grease the scalp really well. And it was the good kind of grease, the kind where you knew that somebody just got their hair done because you saw them coming down 69th and you stayed on 79th. And so it was good grease. But I remember my mom getting me together, and I was so excited to go to this banquet. She had me all dressed up in my yellow dress with some flowers on it. And I had my white socks, and then I had my little church black patent leather shoes with a little block on the bottom for the heel. And I just remember feeling so excited, feeling so special. I was sitting at the first table, and then the song came on by George Benson. And all of a sudden, I began to feel even more special. I sat up in my chair and turned it around and faced the stage that was there, and feelings of excitement began to flood over me. And feelings of excitement and happiness because George Benson, whose name I didn't know at the time, he said that I, little old me, little old Shelley Meche'tte Jones at the time, that I was the future and that I could lead the way. Lead the way to what? Lead the way to greatness. Even though no one had said that to me, I knew at that moment I could lead the way to greatness. I could lead the way, and someone one day would look at me and say, if she could, then I can. They would look and say, if she can stand on stages, I can stand on stages. And all of this came from a song. So I began to get really excited then because I knew, ooh, I'm gonna be big. I'm gonna do great things, I'm gonna do big things. People are gonna know my name. What's my name, y'all? See what I'm saying? But I got this from a song. So now I say to you, if a song that I had never heard before could ignite passion within me, or perhaps just stir up a gift that was already there, because even at 5 and 6, I was a really driven child. When all my friends came over and wanted to play store, they were customers. Shelley was the owner. You was gonna pay me for tomatoes. But if a song in just one little moment could stir me up and ignite me, I ask you, what more could we as individuals do when we speak life and pour back into those who we claim we believe are our future? How much more can we do? See, your words are powerful. Your words mean something. When you speak negativity into anyone, what you have essentially done is you've taken it upon yourself to desire to be their destiny killer. When you speak negativity into someone, you've taken it upon yourself to try to tear and damage what God has already cultivated within them. Your words, your support, your cash, check, credit card, or money order, all of those things impact the ones who we claim that we believe are our future. So I ask you, do you believe that the children are our future? Oh, I didn't see no heads, nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Do you believe the children are our future?
Yeah.
Do you believe that you have the power to speak life into them? So if we believe that the children are our future, then why do we spend so much time telling them who they're not, who they can't be, who they'll never be, why it won't work, who couldn't make it work? Just an FYI, nothing in life has ever worked until someone made it work. Phones didn't ring until someone figured out how to make them ring. Planes didn't fly until someone figured out how to make it fly. How do you know that that one thing that you keep telling the children that they can't do is only because they haven't been brought up yet so that they can be the one to do it? What we have to understand is our children are our future. Whether we like it, whether we don't, whether it's good, whether it's bad, our children are who will one day run our world. What do you want from this world? What do you want from them? The song says, teach them well and let them lead the way. So I ask, how many times have you deliberately taught the children? We have to stop expecting our kids to be what we're never willing or even planning to be. We have to stop expecting our children to be better than us when you've never even set a bar for them to be better.
My God.
How do the children learn? If you never share the lessons that you've learned the hard way, but then teach them a better way, then you help me understand how they'll one day lead the way.
Truth.
They can't. They need you. They need your hand. They need your help. They need you to teach them well. Let's stop cursing at our kids and taking things away from our kids and then sending them out into the world and expecting them to be the best that they can be. Sending children to school that are frustrated and angry because you've had a bad day, because you don't know how to speak to them. If they're our future, if they're our horizon, if they're our next, then we need to treat them as such. We need to stop expecting TV and video games to raise children and then turn around and think that they're supposed to understand a sense of morale and think that they're supposed to understand who they are and their purpose and what they've been given. Instead, what we need to do is we need to show them the beauty that they have inside, the exquisiteness of a good heart and a loving tongue. Show them the beauty that comes along with honesty and integrity. Show them how to properly pour back into their character positively and what it means to have a good name. These are the things that are beautiful. These are the things that will outshine the outside forever. But first we have to be willing to show them their beauty. And it's hard to show children their beauty inside if you don't believe in your own beauty inside. See, guys, it's inevitable. Our children will one day be the adults who influence our children. And so what you need to figure out is, what do I want that influence to look like? The wonderful thing about the generation before is that we have an opportunity to guide the future in the present. What do you want that future to look like? We get the opportunity to have a say in what's going to happen in the next 10 years. How? By pouring in. How? By investing. Because when you believe that the children are our future, you'll invest in their dreams. You'll water their dreams. You'll encourage their entrepreneurship. You'll drink that tart lemonade that they're selling on the corner. But you know why you'll drink it? Because you understand you never want them to lose their dreams, their hopes. And you never want them to lose the heart to pour back into someone else. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I'll live as I believe. I don't live for your dreams. I don't live for your dreams. I don't live for your purpose. I live for the purpose that has been strategically created and prepared for me. And it is essential that we teach our children to do the same. Stop pouring dreams that you didn't accomplish onto your kids. They have a destiny. They have a promise that's already been prepared and created for them. A map has been laid out for them to lead the way. It's our job to guide them as they lead that way for others to come. I know I believe that the children are our future. I know I'll do my part to teach them well so that they're able to lead the way. I vow to show them the beauty that they possess inside. I will give them a sense of pride. You know why? Because I know it makes it easier. Because when children have a sense of pride, when they know who they are, when they know why they're created, when they know what they're purposed for, then the hardships and negativity of the world loses some of its grip on them. We have to develop a village mentality. It takes a village. And when it takes a village, you'll step in and you'll pour into the hearts of the children. When it takes a village, you'll step in to correct the wrong and to commend and celebrate the right. When you've decided that you believe in the children, you'll pour into their hearts and you'll stop taking away their innocence by trying to make them grow up too fast. Or posting videos not because you care about them, but because you care about how many hearts you get to have. How much do you really believe in the children? See, I can stand up here all night long and tell you that we should love our children, give to our children, pour into our children, care for our children. But if you never act on it, then you destine our children to never be or walk in the best of their ability. If you truly believe in the children, then do your part. Let's come together and do our part. Lock arms with your neighborhood so that you'll show the children that you believe in them. Lock arms with local schools and show the children that you believe in them. Connect with children striving together. And together, let's take our future back, AKA our children, and let's show them how much we believe in them by pouring into their today so that tomorrow they too will be able to lead the way, but not just that day, but for generations to come. My name is Shelley Meche'tte. You can follow me on Instagram at The Powerful Woman. Please visit my table and go ahead and pour back into me by purchasing my book, 70 Days of Happy. Life is better when you smile.